What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to be covering my Electrician's tool pouch. This is what I carry with me every day, along with my backpack. I'll leave a link to this video in the description, but this is what I carry on my person every day. There's a few things that are interchangeable. Things get swapped out. For the most part, I'm always using this 2-inch belt from Occidental leather, the telecoms pouch from Occidental leather, as well as this clip from Gator back for either my tape or a drill or impact. And then I have this tape holder here as well, and it gets used for a plethora of things. Sometimes it's my Milwaukee stud tape measure. Sometimes it's a pair of gloves if I'm taking them on and off because I'm doing finishing work and I don't want to get smudges everywhere. And sometimes, on occasion, if I'm down bad, it's a hammer because a hammer will fit through this. We'll first start off with this little side here. It's got a slot for scissors. Now, I find it very useful for my knife clip. Anything with a clip will go on there well. This is the Fiskars, I don't know what you call it, but it's just a box knife. The action's super smooth on it. I like it better than the Milwaukee fastbacks. It's super comfortable. It looks cool. And it's very different, but it's super comfortable. That's, I think, the most important part. Then also on the front, we have this tape holder here. Obviously, you're gonna need some tape as an electrician, electrical tape preferably. I carry a number 2 Phillips on this side from Wera. Of course, I love their screwdrivers so much, but I also carry just a regular size slotted driver. I carry 2 instead of the 11-in-1 because I like the way that these drivers function so well. They have these very cool tips on them, and they just grab screws differently. Also, this handle is extremely comfortable, and so I like to use these drivers just because of how wonderful they are. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it to you. Also, in this front section here, I carry a marker. Usually I carry a marker and a pencil. I've also got this 6-inch level from Klien. Don't drop it, it's gonna be loud. It is so worth it to have a level like this. It's got the different degrees that you're gonna need for running conduit. It's got 30, 45, 90, and then obviously 0. And it also attaches here. It's got the screw so that you have a no dog, which is for running a larger pipe. On my left side here, I keep a pair of 10-inch diagonal cutters with the VDE handles from Knipex. I wish they had these with the curved head to them, but they do not. They just have the straight head, but I've continued to use the 10-inch ones. I have a pair of 8-inch with the bent head to them. I just keep going back. These babies are so nice. They cut so well. They are super comfortable. I just love them. Wire strippers, these are the Knipex wire strippers. They are a little bit different, I will say, with the action than the other Knipex. Like, if you can hear that squeak, it's terrible. I kind of hate that part of it, but I will say they cut extremely well. They strip extremely well. On this side here, we have my linemans. These are from Knipex. They are, I mean, just monsters. They cut anything. They are, like, the action on them is so great. They come loose like this. All of the Knipex, except for the strippers, come loose like this. They're not like Klien's where you have a break-in period. They just come and they open up. You don't get that with Klien's. It takes a lot of usage for them to become like that. I have in this little section here, this little back pocket, I keep a Flir voltage detector, and it's also a light, so that's pretty cool there. But it's just it's been pretty reliable, pretty handy for what a voltage detector can be, so pretty thankful there. In this back section, I keep a pair of cobras, Knipex cobras. I also keep a second pair in my bag. Obviously, if you're gonna run pipe, you're gonna need 2 of these, but these are the 10-inch pair. I keep the regular handles for these. They're not the same as the dipped handles. They're a little bit different, and I actually like these better. For the Cobras, I like the basic handles better than I like the Comfort Grip or the VDE. I actually have a pair of VDE in one of my bags, and they're okay. It's a very thick handle, and it tends to get in the way or make things harder to grab. Those are very easy to maneuver, especially for what you're gonna use them for. Running pipe, that type of stuff. You don't necessarily need a ton of protection or comfort like you would with anything you do deal with wires with. You're never gonna touch wires with these. Then there's also this little clip here. Anytime I have a hawkbill knife with like a little hook on the end, I just slide it on there. And now that I'm saying that, I'm wondering where my hawkbill knife is. I haven't seen it for a long time. I would like to find it. I really like that knife. It's from Greenlee. And then along with that, I have the Milwaukee stud, great tape measure. It is the magnetic, 25-foot magnetic. Great tape, I love it. Most tasks I can complete with those right there. I'm just able to do pretty much whatever I need to do. Outside of a very limited amount of things, I'm able to do pretty much everything with this right here. And if I'm not able to do it with that, you know, I'm also able to slide whatever else I need to in here. I can carry a few more screwdrivers, pairs of pliers if there's something specific, or swap things out. If I'm not using my wire strippers, they don't tend to stay in there. So it's really just like, it kind of, you know, changes a little bit from day to day, depending on what I'm doing. But things can be put back in my bag, be taken from my bag into here. If I need my beater, if I need whatever I need to be in here that's not, it gets changed out.